One of my favorite lines while reading it ends with us. The best-selling book that just got turned into a film comes from Lily's first love, Atlas.
If you find yourself in a position to love somebody, you can't just fall in love with me.
Sounds like hope, but the story that follows is anything but simple. Love, heartbreak, and painful choices shape Lily's life in ways she never expected. Welcome to Everyday Movie Recap, where every twist and turn cuts deeper than the last. She's at her dad's house because, well, he just passed away. And instead of grieving quietly, she finds a little wooden heart tucked away somewhere, which apparently means something important. Cue her mom barging in to remind her she has to give a eulogy, one that lists 5 things she loved most about him. 5 things, because nothing says he was a great dad like trying to remember actual nice things about an emotionally complicated man. Lily swears she's got it under control, but when the time comes, nothing. She freezes, panics, and bolts from the funeral faster than a Netflix character realizing they left the stove on. And just like that, the movie officially begins. Next stop, Lily drives aimlessly, climbs a random rooftop, and finds a broody neurosurgeon named Ryle sulking there. His excuse? He just watched a kid die, great icebreaker. They swap trauma like it's speed dating. She's fresh from her dad's funeral, he's drowning in guilt, and she casually mentions her homeless first love, Atlas. The vibe turns flirty but never physical. Then Ryle gets interrupted, and just like that, scene over. Flashback time. Teen Lily writes letters to Ellen, and she spots a boy sneaking out of an abandoned house. Yep, he's homeless and goes to her school. Lily leaves him food. He thanks her, and admits his home life is a disaster. She lets him shower and crash at her place, and just like that, they start bonding. Back in the present, Lily's chasing her dream of opening a flower shop in a space that looks more like a crime scene. While cleaning it up, Alyssa strolls in, sees the help wanted sign, and takes the job, because why not? Lily hires her, and boom, new bestie. Weeks go by, Lily and Alyssa turn the dusty shop into their little project. Then plot twist. Alyssa's husband shows up, Marsh, and seconds later Ryle walks in, who just happens to be Alyssa's brother. Alyssa steps aside, and before long Ryle steals a kiss. Then it's back to pretending they're just friends. Meanwhile, flashbacks show young Lily and Atlas growing closer. They plant flowers together, water them together, and somehow navigate her father's abusive behavior. Atlas is there as her support system, and for a time it's pure, simple, young love. Fast forward to the grand opening of Lily's flower shop. First customer? Ryle. That same night, at Alyssa's birthday party, Ryle admits he's into Lily, and she decides to give him a chance. He even pulls the chivalry card, lending her pajamas so she can crash at his place. But Alyssa isn't convinced. She warns Lily that Ryle might not be boyfriend material. Still, Lily takes the risk. Cue the classic rom-com montage. Dates, long walks, and Lily whispering to herself, "Don't make me regret this." Flashback again. Young Lily gets a carved wooden heart from Atlas, a memory that feels like it belongs to another lifetime. She finally stands up for him, kisses him in front of everyone on the bus, and when he asks if it was for her or just to silence the crowd, she proves her point with another kiss. Of course, drama strikes. Her father shows up, and Atlas runs off. Present day, Lily's mom comes to visit the city, and Ryle wants to make a good impression. They go to a restaurant, things are going perfectly, until life throws a curveball. The waiter serving them is none other than Atlas. Years have passed, but Lily hasn't seen him. Her mom doesn't recognize him, of course. But Lily? Oh, she notices. And the story just got a whole lot more complicated. Just when Lily thought things couldn't get more complicated, life throws in another twist. She excuses herself to the bathroom. But we all know that's code for checking if Atlas, the one person from her past she never thought she'd see again, is actually there. Spoiler, he is. Cue an awkward, low-key catch-up session where they exchange what's happened in their lives over the years. Lily even slips him her flower shop's address before they say goodbye again, because drama loves little notes. Meanwhile, Alyssa and Marshall drop the bomb. They're expecting a baby. Life with Ryle seems perfect for a while, but of course nothing stays calm for long. One morning, a kitchen accident happens. Ryle hurts his hand and accidentally hits Lily. He apologizes profusely, but Alyssa notices the tension in his eyes. Then comes dinner at Atlas restaurant, because the universe just can't leave Lily alone. One awkward glance, and suddenly she's face to face with her past. Atlas isn't buying her excuses, and things only get messier when Ryle finds out. Rage, fists, chaos, you get the idea. In the end, Lily's stuck begging Ryle for forgiveness. Flashback time. Young Lily and Atlas share a bittersweet afternoon where he reveals he's moving to Boston. They've become each other's favorite person, and it's also when they share a very personal moment for the first time. Predictably, Lily's father finds out, nearly killing Atlas in a fit of rage. Back in the present, Atlas stops by her flower shop, apologizing for the past and asking if she's really happy with Ryle. Lily reassures him she is, but he leaves his phone number on a scrap of paper, because drama never sleeps. Months pass, life seems perfect. Ryle proposes to Lily, she says yes, and they have a blissful wedding. Everything's great, until Ryle finds Atlas' phone number hidden somewhere. Cue full-on rage mode. Despite Lily explaining it means nothing, he throws a tantrum, breaks something, and storms out. Lily chases him down the stairs, and, yes, he pushes her. She falls. When Lily wakes up after the fall, Ryle swears it was just a slip, and, of course, she decides to believe him because what's life without a little denial? But doubt creeps in. Did she really make the right choice marrying him? And as if her mind wasn't already a roller coaster, Lily's shop lands on a list of Boston's best places, alongside Atlas Restaurant. Cue the toxic alarm. Ryle reads the article and spots Atlas casually mentioning a wooden heart he made for the once love of his life. Coincidentally, Lily has a matching tattoo. Boom, Ryle's toxic mode activates instantly. He demands to know if she still has feelings for Atlas. Lily says no. Of course, that's not enough. In his "I need to prove my love" spiral, he tries to control and intimidate her, triggers memories of her father's abuse, and Lily finally screams. She bolts in her car, frantic, and heads straight to Atlas, who somehow already knows something went wrong and offers his calm, unwavering support. He takes her to a clinic, tends to her wounds, and helps her catch her breath. But here comes the twist that hits hard. Lily discovers she's pregnant with Ryle's child. Trauma floods back. As a little girl, she had promised herself she would break the cycle of violence she saw growing up. Atlas, ever the voice of reason, takes her home, letting her rest and think. She confides in him, doubting her ability to be a good mother. He reminds her that the day she dropped food at his doorstep, she saved his life. If she could do that, he says, she can absolutely be a great mother. Later, Lily confides in Alyssa about all the chaos with Ryle. That's when Alyssa drops a bombshell. When Ryle was 6, he accidentally killed his brother Emerson with their father's gun. It scarred him for life. Alyssa's advice? If Lily forgives him as a friend, fine. But as a partner, she should know better. Alyssa makes it clear. She doesn't want Lily going back to her brother. Time passes, and Ryle continues to insist on forgiveness, but Lily keeps her distance. In a quiet moment, he even asks his mother why she never left Andrew, her abusive husband. Her reply is chilling in its practicality. Leaving him would have hurt more than staying. A few months pass, and Lily finds out she's having a baby girl. Ryle, for better or worse, has been involved in the process. She sits him down and drops the news. They're expecting a daughter. And here's the sentimental twist. She wants to name her Emerson, after her late brother. Then comes the tough decision. Lily asks Ryle for a divorce. Not for herself, but for her daughter. She's determined that her little girl will never face what she went through. Being hurt by someone who's supposed to love her, and then pretending nothing happened. Ryle, finally realizing the magnitude of his mistakes, leaves the room shattered. Lily turns to her daughter and tells her that, together, they're breaking the cycle. Years pass. Lily feels free for the first time in a long while. Then, out of nowhere, she runs into Atlas on the street. He asks if she's still with Ryle. Lily smiles and says no. Her world now revolves around little Emerson. Atlas admits he's single too. And just like that, the story finds a quiet, satisfying ending. Love, heartbreak, and hope, all tied together. And honestly, I don't think we're ever getting a second movie anytime soon, thanks to all that lawsuit drama. But if you've read the next book, It Starts With Us, you already know Lily and Atlas actually end up together as a couple. Until next time, if you want us to cover a specific movie or series, drop it in the comments and maybe you'll see it here soon.